Conducting some investigations because once I smelt a dragon around here. What does that mean, you may ask? You smelt a dragon. It means exactly what I'm saying. I smelt one. I have been searching for magical creatures for the better part of my life. You could say I'm maybe not good at it, but I am well versed in it. Long story short, I was on a stroll, I was here at night, and I smelled this just crazy smell. Now, the thing about dragons that a lot of people don't know is that they have very, very strong smells associated with them. Different kinds of smells. Fire and brimstone, I'm sure, sounds familiar to you, but for me, when I came right here, I smelled something was off. It was right where this grate is, which you would think, oh, of course it's a grate. Of course weird smells are coming out of it, except for that's just for water that is rushing from the gutter system. Of course it could smell weird in some ways, but it shouldn't smell like oregano. And oregano is what I smelled. An enormous, like, oregano sandwich went bad in a dumpster smell. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see the picture that I'm painting here? I don't know if any of this makes sense, but there was a dragon that was here. I'm assuming it is one of the smaller varieties. Everybody thinks of dragons as huge, enormous, hulking creatures. That is true out in the wildlands, out in the places that are less explored. They used to be more common in most areas, but as civilizations moved in and metropolises were built up, those dragons obviously were shoved to the corner of the world. Small dragons still hide in the crevices of our civilizations. Small dragons still hide around the corners of our perceptions because dragons are really, really good at one thing, and that is camouflage. They're really good at seeming like they're something else. You've probably seen mist up on the mountains. Dragons up there. They travel with storms often to avoid detection, and the reason we don't see them up in the sky is because they know we're coming, because planes are outrageously loud, and it's like taking a bulldozer through the jungle and saying you never saw a gorilla. Well, the gorilla probably heard you coming. Anyway, somewhere around this specific building, maybe down in some of those crevices, there is a rotten sandwich smelling little trash garbage dragon. And I haven't caught him yet, but one of these days, I'm gonna get you. There are just some places on this planet where the kind of residual background magic radiation is a little high. You can feel it. You can tune into it. There are certain civilizations and types of people that sort of are a little better at it. But you can feel when an area just has a little bit more of that life force flowing through it. And in those areas, in those specific parts of the planet, there are smaller areas within them that have even more kind of energy. It's a focal point. It's a nexus of some sort. So that's what we're investigating. Okay, that was my short dive for today into the crazy world that we live in with all of the spectacularities around it. I hope you join me for more of them as we search out the rest of the stuff. I'm Leavezo. This is the Netherworld. Leavezo.